stats.
I think so. But quick intro. Two Player Tuesday here with.
Here with Daniel,
And what are we playing today?
we are playing. Hold on, I have the pronunciation on the front page. Gudnak.
Gudnak.
Gudnak,
Man,
perhaps.
they actually have the linguistic or whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, Gudnak, something like that. But yeah,
yeah. It means war in the Orcish language,
nice,
as we all know.
as we all know. And it's one of those things. I forget what you call them, palindromes or something like it's the same thing. Like it's the same word when you flip it
Oh,
around or
backwards and
something. Yeah, backwards and forwards or something. Yeah, Gudnak.
Handog. Very similar, yeah.
Yeah. They wrote it like that.
Um,
Well, I mean, they wrote it to look the same, whether you flip it upside down or something, or right to left or whatever.
oh, I kind of know what you mean. Like if
Yeah,
you're looking at it upside down.
yeah. Or like maybe
Okay.
it's left and right or something like that.
Hmm.
Gudnak. I should have pulled the rules up on here too, but don't feel like it.
Yeah, yeah. Have you played this before?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah, so 20,
Uh,
28 page rule book. Want to do page for page?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me pull up the
Do we
rule
want
book
to
on here too.
start maybe page 3? Like card anatomy.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, should I start?
Yeah, while I pull them up on the PC over here.
Oh, okay. All right, card anatomy. Gudnak contains two types of cards: fighters and tactics. Fighters stay on the battlefield, move around, generally cause mayhem. Tactics are one-time effects, but we like them all the same. Um, Fighters. There's a faction banner. Fighters in Gudnak are either hero fighters or basic fighters. Heroes have fancier banners than their basic counterparts. Power. That's how strong a fighter is. It's either 1, 2, or 3. And then traits. Some abilities only affect fighters with a certain trait. There's brutes. They're good at breaking up formations with soldiers. Soldiers are good for rooting out hunters. Hunters are good for attacking brutes. Heroes have unique abilities that can define your strategy. And demons are famously not very kind. Tokens don't start in your deck, and you remove them from the game after they are placed in your graveyard. Then there's the fighter's name, the ability name and description, ability types. So there's action abilities. In order to resolve these abilities, you must spend an action on your turn. Deploy abilities. While taking the deploy action, you may use this ability. And then passive, which fighters always have these active on the battlefield. Then there's the faction symbol. Excuse me. So we have an example of a hero fighter and a basic fighter on the next page. The basic fighter basically has like a tattered banner at the top. The other one has plainer lines. All right, so tactics have the cost in the top left corner. The cost is paid in actions. Um, then the name of the ability and the ability is listed below. And the faction symbol. And the faction symbol, yeah. All right, then there's strongholds. The physical representation
I'll
of
pick it
what
up
you're
at the
defending.
stronghold. I'll pick it up at the
Place.
strongholds.
Okay, yeah.
The physical representation of what you're defending. Place them underneath your deck to start the game. Faction symbol is the bottom right. This shows which faction the stronghold represents. Art, pretty self-explanatory, but we felt weird only having one call out, which we're talking about it. We should say that all of our art is done by Vittoria Pompolini or something, who is an incredible artist. This cleric is the first art she ever did for Gudnak. Nice
Very cool.
work,
I do
Victoria.
love the art already.
Victoria, good stuff. All right, battlefield, back row, gates, stronghold, graveyard. Okay, the battlefield. A game of Gudnak takes place on a 3x3 grid of squares between two strongholds. Battlefield. The battlefield consists of 9 squares across which fighters will move and attack. Stronghold. Your objective is to protect your stronghold and siege your opponent's back row. The row of squares closest to your stronghold is your back row. Gates. The middle square of your back row is called your gates. Graveyard, where where you place cards that are destroyed, sacrificed, or discarded. Beginning the game, set up your battlefield. Build. See deck building on page 15 for more on that. And shuffle your deck of 20 cards. Place it on top of your stronghold on the stronghold space. Draw a starting hand. Draw 5 cards from your deck. You may choose to keep these cards or shuffle your hand into your deck and redraw the whole 5 cards one time. Determine an active player. Randomly determine the active player by your method of choice. Ours is through unarmed combat. Yours may vary. That's gonna get them sued and out of business very fast. Four
It's a
get.
good thing we're doing this over Discord.
Oh yeah, I could probably put it on tape and sue these guys. All right, four get a playing. The active player starts their turn. All right, I'll do this one more and let you pick it back up. Game turn. Each turn consists of 3 phases. Start phase, resolve sieges, or draw a card. Okay. Let that sink in. Okay, action phase.
Yeah.
Gain 2 actions or 1 action instead if this is the first turn of the game. End phase. Remove fatigue and pass the turn. Players alternate taking turns until the game is won. Start phase. If an enemy fighter occupies your gates during this phase, you are seized. If you are seized, put the top card of your deck into your graveyard. If you can't because your stronghold is empty, you lose the game. If you aren't seized, draw a card. You choose to gloat excessively about how good it is. You may choose to gloat how excessively good it is. Then move to the action phase. Siege example. A refractory soldier 3 is occupying the gates of the Shadow Sworn player. During their start phase, the Shadow Sworn player must put the... I got that, yeah. Alright, I'll let you pick it up.
Alright, so action phase. You start with 2 actions and must use them if possible. You can take actions in any order, and you can take the same type of action more than once. When you can no longer take an action, you begin your end phase. Fatigue. Some actions cause fighters to become fatigued. You cannot take actions using fatigued fighters unless otherwise specified. There are 7 action types: draw, deploy, move, attack, defend, usability, or play tactics. Each costs 1 of your actions to use unless otherwise specified. So draw is draw the first card off the top of your deck. Deploy, put a fighter from your hand onto either an unoccupied square in your back row or a square in your back row contain a fighter you control that shares 1 or more traits with it. This forms a stack. The deployed fighter becomes fatigued. Oh, so summoning sickness. Stacks. When 1 or more fighters on the same square, it's called stack. There is no limit to the number of cards you may have in a stack. Our record is 8. Only the topmost fighter in a stack counts as being in play, can take actions, be sacrificed, destroyed, or targeted. If you move or relocate a fighter if you move or relocate a fighter, put all cards in the stack to the new square, keeping the same order. Only the topmost fighter in the stack becomes fatigued when taken an action. Do not add up the power of fighters in the stack when determining powers. So it's just like, you can have backup, right? If the top one dies, the one underneath it just becomes active.
Sounds like it.
Alright, so I'll do one more. Move, put a fighter you control into an orthogonally, that's fancy talk for non-diagonally, adjacent unoccupied square, they become fatigued. Then you can also attack. Choose an enemy fighter that is orthogonally adjacent to one of your fighters. 1, calculate the power, so determine the power of each fighter by adding its base power to any modifiers. Determine the winner. If the attacking fighter has greater power, the enemy fighter is destroyed. Both fighters have equal power, both are destroyed. And if the enemy fighter has greater power, the attacker is destroyed. Then you resolve if the enemy fighter's square is now unoccupied, put the attacking fighter and or any fighters remaining into that square. Put the attacking fighter and any fighters remaining. So can you attack with multiple cards in an attack and then it becomes a stack? Is that what it's saying?
Not following it, but it sounds like you only get two actions, so
Yeah. The enemy fighter square is now unoccupied. Put the attacking fighter and or any fighters
yeah. So when you
remaining.
attack a guy and kill it, you go into its space now.
Got it. Okay, and become fatigued.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So picking
Oh,
up
it
there.
just means it means like you move the whole stack, basically.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Attack example continued. The soldier ability gives her +1 when attacking hunters. So both fighters have equal power of 3. In an epic battle, they are both destroyed. A reminder: only use the power of the top fighter in a stack. Don't add up their power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Attack
I see.
example
Yeah.
continued. Since the Shadow Shard Sworn player has a fighter left in the attacking square, they put it into the empty square. This orc isn't fatigued since his friend did all the fighting.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Uh, defend example: to defend against this brute with 2 power, the Shadow Sworn player must discard 2 cards from their hand. Even more action types. Defend.
Mm.
You can only defend if there is an enemy fighter occupying your gates. Choose and discard a number of cards from your hand equal to the power of that fighter and then destroy it. Okay, defend. Okay. Usability. Choose a fighter you control with an action ability as indicated by the diamond symbol and resolve its effects. That fighter has become fatigued. Okay, play tactics. Choose a tactic in your hand, resolve its ability, and then put it into your graveyard. All tactics have an action cost of 0, 1, or 2, which is listed in the upper left corner of the card. In order to play a tactic, you must use the indicated number of actions. Okay.
Okay.
End phase. Each of your fighters, even those in stacks, is no longer fatigued. Your turn ends and your opponent becomes the active player. Don't fear, you'll soon get another turn. Winning the game.
So you refresh at the end of
Yep,
the turn.
yep. Winning the game. You win the game when you successfully siege your opponent's empty stronghold. Draws. Draws are silly, so do your best to avoid them altogether. In the unavoidable case that no player can win, e.g., nobody has any fighters left on the battlefield or in their hand, the game ends in a draw. At this point, we suggest playing a 6 to 10 more times to really wash the bad taste out of your mouth. Stalemates. If no player makes progress and they spend their turn taking the same actions over and over again, or let's say 4 times, so this is actually a rule, then we've got bad news. The game ends in a stalemate, an impasse, and or a standstill. In any of these cases, the game is considered a draw. Okay. All right, you want to pick it up?
Yeah, let's see. Other rules. Resolving effects. An ability or a tactic is resolved after you complete its entire effect, including any nested actions. Simultaneous resolutions. If 2 effects would be resolved at the same time, the active player decides the order. Got nested actions. Some abilities and tactics allow you to perform an action with one or more fighters as a part of its effect, move or deploy. We call this a nested action. When performing a nested action, follow the rules as if you took that action, i.e., fatigued the fighter you moved, unless otherwise specified. Nested actions do not cost an additional action to resolve. Printed power versus power. Cards that use these symbols refer to the printed power of the fighter, which is the power that is printed on the card. Card effects that reference power take into account any modifiers. Makes sense. Oh. Alright, then we go on to deck building. Every deck in Gudnak is exactly 20 cards with the following types. First, choose a faction. Then choose 5 heroes. Your heroes can belong to your chosen faction or be neutral. You gotta have at least one level 3 hero, 2 level 2 heroes, 2 level 1 heroes. And you choose 5 tactics, again, belong to your faction or neutral. And then you choose 10 basic fighters. They can only belong to your chosen faction. You gotta have 2 level 3 fighters with a maximum of 1 of each trait. 4 level 2s with a maximum of 2 of each traits. And 4 level 1s with a maximum of 2 of each traits. I don't know what that. I don't. Well,
Yeah, we'll know what traits are.
The maximum of 1 of each trait.
Yeah, we know what trait means. That's like sword, shield, sword.
I can't remember the ones for range, berserker, things like that.
Oh, okay.
But we have some sample decks. Maybe we can just grab those.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Then it goes into 4-player mode teams. Glossary.
Cool.
Yeah. What deck do you think you want to do?
Let me get the green deck.
You're gonna do green. Is that Shard Swarm or Hunters or Destruction? You have options. I think I'm gonna do probably taking one of the decks that are a little harder, but I'm gonna do the purple gloaming like skeleton guys.
Okay. Lonely Mikes.
What's that?
Lonely Mikes?
Gloaming Haunting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what these
I think we still got a deck build, right?
I think we still have to do it though, yeah.
Okay.
I need the Actually, I'm gonna do Gloaming Everking.
Okay.
Yes, I need an Everking. Please.
Where's the neutral cards?
Maybe these ones.
Yeah, gotta be.
Raven Prince. Where are? Oh. How are these sorted? Brave.
Looks like your faction, all the possible cards are in the line, right?
But then there's like some underneath. Oh, these are my tactics. Okay, so I need Beyond the Grave.
Okay, the neutrals I think are in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the core set is this line right here, and then the expansions are here.
Oh.
Ratborn and Auxori. Do you want to keep it to the core set or no?
I'm just following one of these decks.
Oh,
You can
okay.
do whatever Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Oh, what page is the sample deck?
Um, 18. Printed page 18, but 19 in the doc.
Oh, okay.
I need
All right, I'm going to Shadowsworn Hunters.
is it the bottom deck? In the bottom row?
Shadowsworn Hunters, whatever that one is.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Oh. Be right back while I get that together. And so I'll just leave it on.
Yeah, let me see how this sounds.
Yeah.
One level 3 skeletal soldier, and 2 skeletal. Okay. And then how do we choose our...
God dang it. Snare ambush.
Do you understand what the point of the stronghold card is?
If you have nothing but your stronghold left, then you lose the game. I think it's just an indicator to let you know you got milled and you're dead.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, I get it. So it's more thematic then.
I think so. Kind of seems kind of pointless, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I like thematic touches, though. I'll give it to him.
Oh yeah. Sylvan Valkyrie. Greater Master Druid. Whoa. Man, my rules sheet kinda is tripping on me. Oh no, just open up a different page. So the basic fighters are not in the core set, right?
They are in. I think it's this row right here.
What it is?
I think right these might be.
Okay. Yep. There's on. Okay, there's 15 of them. Okay, you still got a deck build out of that, right?
Yeah, you still gotta search them and find the ones you need.
Ogre brutes. Glad most of the games we play on here don't require deck building.
I know. It's always that tedious, especially doing it on a computer
Oh yeah,
and without like a deck building site.
definitely. Perfect.
A lot of token cards. Man, a lot of art. Oops.
Oh,
I picked up a board.
that was freaky. One.
And they already have expansions out.
Yeah. Two.
It's cool.
3 Goblin Hunters. 5 Goblin Hunters. 1 1 2 2 3. Oh man, I think I shuffled my stronghold in. Well, no, it's right there.
Yeah, don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, when you shuffle your deck, you have to remember not to. I'm gonna put the stronghold behind it. I don't. Unless I'm misunderstanding something, I don't know what the point of it is. I know, I already said it like the thematic of it, but.
Yeah. Okay, so we all got a 9 3x3, right? Or do we both have a 3x3?
We're on the same board. So your deck goes here.
Okay, there's only a 3 in the middle. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess we'll unarmed combat with the dice. So.
You got this. Yeah.
Ooh,
Dang.
net 20.
Nice. Let's see. Alright.
Alright, so I'll go first. I got
Go
one
start
action.
first round.
first. I got one
The
action.
5 cards start in hand, right?
Yep. Oh, I, man, I did take a seat, right? I don't think I took a seat yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're over here. You click change color, and go to this one. Whatever color that is.
Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. Man, can we make the board bigger, or is like the hands awkwardly far away from the board?
Your hands should follow you, don't they?
Let's see.
Aren't your hands always in the bottom of your screen, no matter where you go?
No, it seems like my hand is. Maybe I still don't have the seat or something, but it seems like my hand is just on the table, on the wood part of the table.
Do you normally have it though, at the bottom of your screen?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like it's not doing that right now
Okay.
for some reason.
That's
Is yours
weird.
doing that
Mine
right now?
is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I see your cards. That wouldn't be a settings thing, would it?
Yeah, normally I know what you're saying. Like normally it's normally I have my hand where I can just see it without having to be on the table.
If you go under options and click hands, is everything checked there?
Options on the top screen stuff. Okay, maybe it's because I'm not.
Not.
Okay, I see what it
Yeah,
is.
not under menu.
I see what it is. I didn't have it full screen. Now I changed to full screen. Now I did it.
Oh, got it. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, so we draw 5. I think I'm going to actually redraw. Do them all again. And you redraw the whole 5, right?
Yep. You don't bottom deck, or do you just reshuffle?
Oh, I drew and then I was gonna shuffle.
Oh, I don't know which way is the way that you're supposed to do it, but
Let's see.
draw. Put the.
Oh
top.
yeah, you're supposed to shuffle in and draw 5.
Okay.
I can do that.
I'll keep. And what's the deal for playing level 2s and such?
So that's how many actions it costs to play it.
Okay.
We get 2 actions per turn.
Now level 3s. How do you get level 3s out?
You know, I'm wondering that. I assume there's some card that like adds an action.
Okay.
There'd have to be, right?
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh, or is there something about like replacing cards to pay less for them?
Mm-hmm. Right. Now we're sure about the deploy deal cost in the level?
Is there any other number that could be a cost?
I think it might just be a free deal that you play the guy. I could be wrong though.
I'm pretty sure it's not that. Oh, let me see.
I know there was something about the level costing actions, but something about something.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Let me...
Oh, because on page 10, just looking at the possible actions, deploy, put a fighter from your hand onto either an unoccupied square in your back row, a square in your back row containing a fighter you control that shares one or more traits with it. This forms a stack. The deployed fighter becomes fatigued.
Yeah. But then, is that just strength then?
There was something about the level with some printed power versus
maybe
power.
That's just for combat.
Yeah, that might be that.
How did I think that was cost? I guess it's normally be like, top left hand corner of the card is cost.
Normally.
Okay, yeah, no, I think you're right.
Okay. Oops.
And then you can only deploy to create stacks. You can't move. Moving can only go to unoccupied spaces. Then moving fatigues, deploying fatigues. I think everything fatigues your character, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
You know, that diamond deal. What's that diamond deal about again?
The diamond deal, bottom right?
The diamond symbol. Man.
Oh, for like react, passive. I think it's basically action, passive, and deploy with the arrow pointing downward.
Okay.
Okay, so playing your level 1 card and level 3 cards are the same. Okay. I think I follow.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna deploy this one right here.
Yeah.
And then fatigued. What do you do to fatigue it?
I don't know. It doesn't say. I guess we just tap unless there's a token somewhere. For tactics, that top left number is the cost, though. How many actions it costs to play. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So +1 when attacking hunters. That was one action, right?
Yeah, I just get one for the first turn.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yep.
And then, do you deploy anywhere on the board?
The back row. Anywhere on your back row. Yep.
Okay.
Man, let me go ahead and download this rule book and take it out of the freaking browser.
Okay, I'll deploy brutes. Gives me +1 when fighting soldiers. And have cards in your deck and tries to strike with this fighter into your hand. Okay. So what is the symbol under the power mean?
The symbol
that means it's a hero. But playing heroes and deploying heroes and deploying fighters is the same thing, right?
Yeah, we'll just read deploy. Put a fighter from your hand onto either an occupied square in your back row, A square in your back row containing a fighter you control that shares one or more traits with it. This forms a state. Let's look at the traits right now. Again. Factions. Shadowsworn green, Gloaming purple, Delgoon brown, Refractory blue. Okay, traits are brutes are the axe guys, soldiers sword guys, hunters arrow guys, heroes are the eyeball, the vertical eyeball, demons are the tail, and tokens are the X card. And then ability types are the regular diamond with the small dot in the middle. Action abilities. That's in order to resolve these abilities effects, you must spend an action on your turn. So they cost actions. Deploy abilities. While taking the deploy action, you may use this ability. And it has the arrow down going into the ETB deploy abilities. And then passive abilities. Fighters always have these abilities effects while on the battlefield. Okay. And then we got the faction symbols along with the color.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll play out this one too for my other action and pass turn.
Okay. This fighter has +1 when attacking soldiers. Crazy. Alright. And then upkeep, you draw 1 unless you're being sieged. Right?
That's great. Oh, should I have drawn a card last turn?
Yeah. I think so. Yep. Draw 1. Greater cockatrice. Petrifying cage. Yeah. Loving this cockatrice art. Man. The chicken thing.
Which one?
The chicken thing that we saw earlier in the rulebook.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I'll see it in a second. Move is orthogonal, so okay. Are there fatigue tokens? Maybe.
No, we can also just tap. Probably. We said
Yeah,
things untap. The end of your turn or the beginning?
I think the end.
That
Yeah.
makes it up.
We said they untap at the end, right? Or maybe that was Neuroscape. I think that was Neuroscape. Yeah.
No, it's this one. End phase, remove fatigue, and pass turn.
Okay.
Is this game just mill? Is that the win condition?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Okay, action abilities. Okay. Oh man, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, it's just mill. That's crazy.
Fighters in Gudnak are either hero fighters or basic fighters. Okay. Okay, the fancier banner just has the border. No, the tattered is the fancy. No.
Yeah, it has.
The heroes, I guess, they have the fancier border, and they have the upside down eye deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's just a deck building thing, though, right? Like you can only have so many hero fighters.
Yep. Put these guys out here. Oh, you put the stack. Okay, I see the point of the stacks now. Because there's only 9 spots on the board. So
Yeah, so eventually you gotta start stacking.
Okay, got the Goblin Hunter. And we'll go Elven Druid. No. Yeah. And everybody only attacks orthogonally, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. When they ETB, they fatigue, right?
When they
When they enter the
ETB?
battlefield.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will play Elven Druid. And I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
That's cool. That is scary. Okay. Think I'm gonna move 1 and move 2 and pass turn.
Okay. Armor piercing. This fighter has. And the level is their health, right?
Oh wait. Sorry, real quick. I thought that was a brute. Can I pull him back?
Oh yeah, go
over
for it.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to the hunter.
The level is their health, right?
Level is, yeah, basically like a 2 and a 2 will kill each other. A 1 and a 3, the 1 will die. So it's kind of both attack.
Okay.
Okay, so I played Skeletal Soldier into a stack, and then I'm gonna draw 1 for my next action.
Okay. You did draw for upkeep, right?
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Then what else I want to do? So I have 1 more action.
And you could probably also draw for your action too, right?
Can I put him out though? Undying Minion. When he's killed, if there's still cards left in my deck, he goes to my hand instead of graveyard. And I'll pass turn.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out the strategy around stacks though. And there's something there I'm not quite seeing.
I know, like if you want to set up an attack or something, and then you can only do it like, like the attack would be diagonal. You can just play them on the stack instead of doing the diagonal thing. Worrying about moving around and stuff. Probably some guys hit like 2 guys in a stack too. Probably.
Yeah.
All right, I'll draw for the upkeep. Man, you got to do something, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So move back. I don't know.
I think you have to deploy to form stacks. I don't think you can move to form stacks.
The cost. Yeah, let's just move. I hate to do that. Man, it's like nobody wants to move into that middle lane right now.
I know.
Yeah, let's just I hate to do that.
Tough decisions.
Yeah. Okay, instead of moving this, I'm gonna. Okay, 0 actions used. I'm gonna. I don't think I really like this deck. These cards options.
Yeah.
This is very specific. Alright, yeah, I think that's the best thing. Alright, so, and let's just, whatever. I can go here. Yeah, alright, so our ETB. Petrifying Gaze. Target enemy fighter starts its owner's next turn fatigued.
Okay. Is that your first action?
Yeah, so. No, my first was to move over here, I think.
Okay.
Yep. And then I deploy that guy, and then I guess I'll fatigue this guy.
Okay. I think that. Oh, because that's a deploy action. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was the chicken I was talking about. Yeah. Chicken dragon.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. That's gonna work. Alright, so I draw one. Okay. I'm gonna move him forward and attack the Elven Druid.
Now, when it moves, is it fatigued?
Oh, just moving does fatigue them, doesn't it?
I don't know. But,
I think we said that everything fatigues them.
we could be wrong, though, but let's look it up.
Yeah, the fighter becomes fatigued. That's crazy. So how do you... You can't move and attack. You have to move and attack next turn. Although I guess if I do this card is stuck until next turn, right?
Yeah.
You can't move and stack. You can't...
Yeah, unoccupied square, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I could just attack you, but then you just gotta know that you can defeat me when you move towards it, I guess.
Yeah, right? Because he still attacks back, even though he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, even though he's fatigued, right?
Yep. Choose an enemy fighter that is orthogonally to one of your fighters. Calculate power. Determine the power. Determine the winner. Yeah. So one guy's got to win and one's got to lose or tie. Something happens.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will... One more action left. Good. this card.
This fighter would be
Yeah.
destroyed when attacking. You may destroy a one you control instead. Nice. Alright, there's 2 actions.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pass turn.
Okay. If you still have cards in your deck when this fighter is destroyed, put this fighter into your hand instead of your grave. Okay. Okay, I'll draw 1 for upkeep. This fighter has +1 on attacking approach. When you deploy, you're fatigued as well, right?
Correct, yeah. Oh, but everything unfatigues.
Yeah. This PDF reader kind of sucks.
Yeah. Does yours like not scroll when you scroll? Like half the page gets stuck.
I mean, it's just going slow. Like I downloaded this. It's hard to get a PDF reader nowadays, but
Yeah.
and then some of them are kind of virusy too. Foxit PDF reader.
Does that one work better, Proxy?
Foxit. I'm not liking it the best, but I mean, seeming to work, but I'm not liking it the best though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll go bear form. Spinning action to go bear form. This fighter has +2 to the start of my next turn, +2 level, and I'll swing on the undying minion.
Right. And he goes back to my hand.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm done with actions.
Okay. I will draw. I see. I'm right at 11. You're at 12. Because the point is to get to this spot here and start attacking, right? That's kind of what you want to do to speed up the mill.
Yeah.
To this like dirt spot.
Yep. Man, I got another one that I wanted to get a long time. I actually did get the print and play, but I would buy it if I had a real live opponent. But it's called Arachon Wars. It's been I think it got kickstarted during the Kickstarter boom, but I think it just delivered not long ago though.
Okay. Is it what kind of, is it like this kind of game like tactic cards?
Yeah, but just a way bigger board, probably a 5x4 or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Then I think
Does
it's
it have
like
a tabletop?
not sure. I guess we'll check for that, and then maybe that could be the next one.
Yeah, I would be down.
Okay.
Do you know what this card does? Confusion. Target
Diffusion.
enemy level 1 attacks target adjacent 1 or 2.
Yeah, so you could probably make my stuff attack my own stuff.
Target enemy 1. Oh,
The level in the top left.
got it. Okay, yeah. Then I guess I'll play this to have your druid attack. Oh wait, no, 'cause oh, he's still +3,
Yeah, so he's at
he's
3
level
right
3,
now. Yeah, so he's at 3 right now.
and it's not printed cost, so it's not.
Yeah,
So I can't
so
play that against him. Okay,
well,
okay.
but you could play it against the other guys and make them kill themselves or something.
I think it has to be a level 1
Oh,
as a
okay.
target. Yeah.
Okay, I've got none of those out right now. Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna play Undying Minion over. I'm gonna draw a card in my first action.
Man, I said that, but can you do that? I don't think we can do that as an action.
Draw a card?
Yeah, I don't think I saw it in the actions.
No, you definitely can.
It's kind of spread out in the actions, but let's see.
Yeah, sometimes the actions: draw, deploy, move, attack.
Okay. It's PDF
Yeah.
reader. And it's got to be like page 8 or something, right?
Page 10.
Okay. PDF reader is horrible. Yeah, draw. Yep. That's the first thing.
Is there a hand size limit?
I doubt it. So you can draw, deploy.
I'm gonna draw.
Move onto an unoccupied stack. Square. Attack. Yep, and if it's an equal deal, then both fighters are destroyed.
I'm gonna move this up. And turn.
Okay, moved up. Okay.
Oh. 1 second. Stacey's calling me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Draw one.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. This fighter has +1 when attacking hunters. We could trade there. This fighter.
Oh, heroes don't really have types. That's one of the advantages we're looking at.
Yeah.
They're not weak to anything.
Yeah.
Did that come from?
Oh, well, that's under the. This was on the stack, but
Yeah.
it's still on the stack. Hunters you control may take move actions on fatigue. That's it. Deploy hunter attack. Okay, I am going to. All right, I'm gonna ambush, which is just swiftness or whatever, haste, and then deploy a hunter, ignoring fatigue. All right, so hunter level 3, and then I'll attack, ignoring fatigue, and then I get fatigued, and then my turn is over.
And then we destroy each other, right? Because you're 3 and I have +1 against hunters.
Just when attacking hunters.
Oh, not when defending against hunters.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, that one had a stack.
Okay.
I didn't even know they had a stack. Okay.
Yeah, that's also the tricky part about
Yeah.
playing this digitally.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
If you want to take back action, you can, but
Oh,
that's
no, let me-
probably a
it's
good
good.
action.
Nope, I'm good. All right, so that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm out of actions, and then I unfatigue, and I'm done.
All right. I gotta actually head out. I gotta figure out dinner over here.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll write down. It's your turn next.
Yeah. I'm gonna name the file that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Oh.
Does that work? No, it didn't. That's okay. I'll just save it, whatever. Then I'll write down it's my turn next.
Okay.
But yeah, I like this.
Oh yeah.
This is interesting. A lot of strategy and things to think about.
You would say you like it more than Neuroscape so far, huh?
So far, yeah, I think so. I think just because it's simpler, like the rules are just a little more streamlined than your Escape was.
True.
What do you think so far?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a good game to come back to a bunch of times.
Yeah, I can see why Team Covenant was so big on it.
Oh yeah.
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 All right. Well, I'll see you
Not next
not
week.
next week, but the week after.
Hopefully the week after.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's good.
Oh yeah. Have a good trip. Later.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
I'll see you soon.
All right. Smell you later.
All right. Bye.
Later. All right. 2 weeks later, trying to remember the rules.
Yeah.
Did you have down whose turn it
We're
is?
good. Yeah, I wrote down it was my turn last.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago we played.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
I think you had just played this ambush card on your turn. Okay, so you get 2 actions per turn. Let's see. I got my skeletal soldiers. This one I'm attacking hunters. Well, this is a hunter, so I could attack forward and we kill each other. I'll do that, I think.
And now my level 3 is the same thing. Okay, has +1 when
Yeah.
+1 when
Let
attacking.
me see. Hold on, let me see really quick what else is in my tower.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll attack and knock us both out.
Okay.
That's to the graveyard.
Graveyard.
Another one.
First casualties. Okay, so you got a guy under there. Okay.
Great enemy. Starts its owner next turn for 2. It's pretty good. But then that, no, because the guy who attacked, he beat the peak, but because he died, this card underneath it is not the peak, right?
I would think not. Yeah.
Okay. It's not a soldier. That bird reminds me any kind of.
Yeah.
It's not one of the categories, right?
It's one of those legend deals, I think. So it's not one of the 3 things. Not one of the 3 types of weapons.
Okay. Then I'm going to play.
Yeah, heroes. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I should pull him. I'll leave them. Okay. I think I'm going to deploy the top to the closest 3 rows to me, right?
Yep. Just the closest 3 rows. Closest 3 spots.
I'll play him out and end my turn.
Okay. Cards in your deck while this guy's destroyed. Put this guy into your hand instead of your grave. Okay. Alright, so first thing your turn is draw a card, or?
No, I think that's an action you can take, but I don't think you auto draw.
Okay. You got 11. You got 10. Okay. Increasing this finance +1 when attacking brutes. Alt and Shift is supposed to let you peek, right?
Yes. Or no, shift and alt. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just showing me the bottom of the card, whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't think it peaked the level below.
Okay. Ah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, just the other side of the card. Remember this.
And you cannot jump onto an already occupied square, right? I doubt it.
Yeah, I think you have to deploy onto and create a stack that way.
Okay. And you have to be at least the level to attack the guy that you're trying to attack, right?
I don't think you have to be at the level, but
The stronger, the
um,
bigger level guy wins, or
yeah, yeah.
okay. You only got two actions, so
And there's something about attacking the gate. I think that's
I think when you attack the gate, they have to mill one
with
card.
discard.
I think.
Okay. There's defend where you discard. But I don't know what that's instead
Oh, so what'd you say?
of. So if the enemy's square is now unoccupied, the attacking fighter moves into that square.
If it's
The
unoccupied.
attacking survivor becomes fatigued. Yeah. Yeah, I think defend is just you discard from your hand when they attack the gate.
Okay. Oh, from the hand. Okay. Oh, that's rough. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's if you have nobody in this middle, like right in front of this guy.
I think if you're attacking from this position,
Yeah.
then that's fun. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And you get fatigued as soon as you get played, right?
Oh, hold on. I don't think so. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me see. Deploy is. Yeah, sorry. Deploy fighter is fatigue.
Yep.
And then they unfatigue, I think. Yeah, at the end of your turn, they unfatigue.
Okay. This is one fatigued. I'll draw one.
You're gonna draw one?
Yep.
Okay. Is that your second action?
First. Taking a while. And yeah, I guess I'll trade here. 2 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember if we do instants or not.
There's passives. I don't think there's instants though.
Yeah. I guess I just mean, yeah, when you attack, you don't you can't use your actors cards or whatever.
Yeah, let's make sure though.
Okay. Then I think you could move this card forward.
Well, I've already done 2 actions though, so I
Or I
drew.
mean, because I died and there's someone still here, I think they move into the spot.
Oh, yeah, that is a thing, right?
Yeah, put the attacking fighter and or fighter's remaining into that square.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Yeah, that's different.
I see. Okay. Okay. And I will blood. Okay. I think I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him up one and attack to the right. Attack your orc soldiers. 2 actions.
Now, is he fatigued once he moves?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Moving fatigues them, doesn't it?
Yeah, one of them weird things. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so if I move him, he fatigues. Huh. And I guess I'll fight. I'll attack 1-on-1 and take us both out.
Okay. Still have cards in your
Alright.
deck.
Oh wait, am I a hunter? No, no.
Okay, so that goes back in your hand.
It comes back to me.
Okay.
That goes away. And I guess I'll move him forward.
Okay.
Well, I guess you can kill him pretty quick. You have to use both actions.
Yeah, I guess you don't get fatigued when you do a form.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'll move him back. I'm gonna play and back out. Then my turn.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
I'll draw one. Well, I've already got cards in hand.
Yeah.
One. Yeah, I think the thing about the instance, we never looked up the instance, did we?
No, but I think they can only be used as because they cost actions. That's what that number in the top left is.
But some of them are free though. They're called tactics. Yeah. Choose a tactic in your hand. Resolve its
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, some are free if they have a 0.
Yeah, but I think you can only do them on your turn though.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, even the 0s, I think.
I will deploy one. And there's no restrictions on who you can put on top of another guy. Just that it has to be in the back line.
I think, I don't think there's a restriction.
Yeah, I don't think so. This has got to be in the back line.
Yeah.
Right. And let's draw another one.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Foot soldier.
What? Drew a crazy card.
Yeah.
Alright.
I definitely feel like I'm not playing this deck correctly.
I mean, you're doing good by letting that guy get killed and bring him back.
Yeah, but I have like a bunch of tactics in my hand that don't really.
Yeah, mine didn't seem all that useful yet either, but
Yeah. Huh.
not on the level of react, but still
Yeah.
too difficult to use. But
I don't have my 3 cards, and that's why I'm kind of. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Maybe like strategy forward, I feel like, for me.
yeah, it's weird when like you got a
Yeah, but-
fatigue on everything.
Yeah, right? That kind of makes it a little more complicated.
Yeah.
I guess I'll put him on top. And then moving forward. And then turn. I don't know if that's a good move. I'm trying to figure out this game specific.
Yeah, I think whatever you got to do it within 2 moves or whatever. But, okay, this is way up here. Okay. Put all basic ones from your graveyard underneath this fight. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. You got 2 of them. Is a graveyard always open information? Let's see.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I
I only
believe.
have 1 card in there, but.
Looks like 2, right? No.
Oh, 2?
Stronghold. And this is the graveyard, right? Yeah, 2. 2
Oh,
ones.
you might have to stack soldiers on soldiers and hunters on hunters, but we can keep playing power planes. I think we've both been mixing it up.
Think so? What?
Yeah, it's confusing because the information's not under stacks where you would think it is, but it's under deploy. That second bullet point on page 10.
Deploy. Yeah, put a fighter.
And
One or more
just
traits.
in the glossary, traits is
Traits, yeah.
the icon. So it's like heroes can go on heroes, fighters can go on fighters, etc.
Oh man, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
Other sets too.
All right, so want to start doing it the real way from now on?
Yeah, for now, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, looks like it will make sense to knock this guy out.
I think so.
I would think so.
It does go back to my hand, but
That one does?
oh wait, no. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, not that one. Yeah. Maybe the next guy does.
I think. I don't know. Not the next one either. I think stacks are open information, right? You can look at what's underneath.
Let's see. Stacks. When more than one fighter is on the same square, it's called a stack. There's no limit to the number of cards you may have in a stack. Our record is 8. Only the topmost fighter in a stack counts as being in play. Can take actions, be sacrificed, be destroyed, or be targeted. If you move or relocate a fighter, put all cards in the stack to the new square, keeping their same order. Only the topmost fighter in a stack becomes fatigued when taking an action. Don't add up the power of fighters in a stack when determining power. Yeah, that's what it says on page 10. But okay, attack. Determine the winner. If the attacking fighter has greater power, the enemy fighter is destroyed. If both fighters have equal power, both fighters are destroyed. If the enemy fighter has greater power, the attacking fighter is destroyed. Resolve. If the enemy fighter's square is now unoccupied, put the attacking fighter and or any other fighters remaining into that square. The attacking fighter becomes fatigued if survived. Yeah. So I think just the top guy comes off, and then the new guy takes the spot.
Yeah, whatever is underneath.
Yeah, the new the underneath guy becomes the new active guy there.
Oh yeah. I think it's open information too if you want to look at what's under there.
It didn't say it, but
Yeah, but it's like you saw it at one point.
okay, yeah, let's
Right.
see. Man, I mean that's a good question
Forgot who was there.
because
I
I
didn't
forgot.
see anything in the rules about it, so I think it's open. It's up to you though. However, I don't mind either way. I'm fine with anything, even if we start playing that way now.
Blah, blah, blah. It seems like it will be closed information, but maybe it's in examples.
I think it would say that. I feel like it would say that. I could be wrong. Though. I can check it out too.
Since the Shadow Sworn player has a fighter left in the attacking square, they put it into the empty square. Yeah, they should have addressed that. But I don't know. Could be in here. Alright, so you say you think it's open information.
I would think so. I'm looking online, but
Yeah, let's try to see if we can find anything.
I think the way I see it is like if it's information you could have written down and had on hand, and it's open information.
I think it's hidden because like you're putting it under there though. But
one point you saw what the card was.
Yeah, but I've forgotten since then though.
Yeah, but like at one point it was public information. Yeah. Not a lot of rules questions on DTV.
Nope. I saw one stat question, but that was not pertinent. Did you skim the rule book pretty good for it?
Yeah, I did. I'm double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Defend.
I feel like it would be under stack.
Yeah, but it's not.
No. Is it subreddit?
Active player, get playing. Gates, back row, graveyard, stronghold, battlefield. Yeah, I'm thinking it's secret information.
No. You think so?
Yeah, because it's on top, like, you know, I might have a trap card under
Yeah.
there, but yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Okay, yeah, I'm good to play that way.
Alright, because I don't know what it is.
Makes
But,
it interesting.
yeah. Alright, so yeah, so I'll just knock that one out and then see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay. And yours
It's fatigued. Yeah.
fatigues. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a brute, so I can't really attack. Sorry, I'm trying to see what's
Oh,
underneath
but
this.
that Legion, what kind of power is that one?
Which one?
The
The one under.
the
There.
diamond with the action ability. In order to resolve, you must spend an action.
The Legion. Yeah, put all basic ones from your graveyard underneath this binder.
Oh, I think that is a like you gotta spend the action to do that one, right?
Correct, yeah. Yeah,
So
that's the action.
so you put that one in your graveyard, or
I thought you killed that guy.
yeah, I think the graveyard's over here by the stronghold, right?
Oh, dude, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
thank you.
okay. Thought it was just a fancy move you were doing or something. Okay,
No, thank you.
okay, gotcha.
I was too high on the board.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this guy's on the top of my stack. I can't get the guy under it unless there's a special power. I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and then I will deploy Goblin Hunter.
Right here. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna play. play Soul Swap, a zero cost tactic. Destroy a fighter you control that is not in the stack. Then deploy another fighter of equal points of power from your graveyard to that square. So I'll destroy him and bring out this one to the square. Alright, this is my graveyard here.
Nice.
And then first action, I'll attack. Destroys both. Your soldier.
Oh, nice. Okay, some trade. Okay.
Trade. And then
Brute.
I'm gonna draw a card. What do you have?
Back to 4.
Actually, I'm gonna play Confusion, another tactic. My second action. Target enemy level 1, attack an adjacent 1 or 2. I'm gonna have your Goblin Hunter attack your Druid.
Enemy 1. Hunter attacks my druid. Crazy. Right?
Yeah,
So they will
that's pretty good.
trade. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one. Good one.
especially with that Druid.
Oh, yeah. And I used this and never put it in the right place, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
sure,
go to your
that's the last
discard,
thing.
your graveyard.
Okay. Target 1 attacks, target
And
1
turn.
2. Crazy. Nice move.
Yeah.
And it's yeah. 1 and 1. All right.
Yeah.
10
It's
to
a
9.
tough one.
That is a tough one. Right. Let's draw 1. I doubt I'm gonna have any recursion from the graveyard, but let's see.
Yeah, that might be kind of
Yeah, that's not a.
more my faction.
All right, so whenever you deploy, you can just deploy any number. Yeah, but just stacking, right?
Correct. Yeah, you can deploy any number.
Okay. One taking boots. Let's deploy you.
Oh, the Goblin, or oh, that was already out. This is a new card, right? Goblin Hunter.
Yep, new one. Yep. Right.
Yeah.
Same thing, different art. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And let's go ahead and draw 1. Right. That's my turn.
Oh, okay.
7 to 10.
Let's see. My I'm gonna play a zero cost tactic. Beyond the grave, choose the number 1 from your hand, from your graveyard, and add it to your hand.
Nice.
Like this, and I'll play it as my first action.
Okay.
And
And
It's not topless.
free tactics. Yeah, they don't cost any extra. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna wait to play this.
Oh yeah, get something else.
Yeah, I kind of do that.
Oh yeah.
Um, okay, so first action, I'm gonna draw a card. Any more things? I'll play this one out with my second action.
+1 when attacking hunters. Okay. Oh wow. Hmm. All right, let's deploy you. Sharp angles. Hunters I control may attack diagonally. Stationary. This fighter doesn't relocate when resolving attacks. It's one.
Oh, interesting.
Uh,
Level 3.
level 3. And
Okay.
just
You
showing
can
my
control.
hand.
Oh, all hunters you control can attack diagonally.
Yep, and just showing my hand. I got this crazy guy too. Fortitude. Hunters you control may take actions while
It's nice.
fatigued. Ridiculous. And stationary. This
Yeah.
fighter doesn't relocate when resolving attacks.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Lol. Lol, good stuff. Anyone I play out is going to be threatened by this
Yeah,
free attack. Alright, alright.
that is the combo.
Pretty good. Okay, that's your turn.
Yep, that's it. Well, I can take actions while fatigued, but no.
I mean, those are all reactions, so they're not action to action. They're always in effect,
Yep.
right?
Yep. So, like, if I wanted to move right now, I could move with these guys that are fatigued.
I think I think move is an action. Even though they don't fatigue, I think you'd still be using your move action. Right?
Are you saying they're using two different words to mean action? I mean, they're using
I
the
think
same
when
word
you
to mean two different types of actions?
I think it's more that like a moving is an action that fatigues the character. So you can move and not fatigue, but I don't think you can move and not spend an action. Right? Unless you have actions.
No, all I got is two actions, you know?
So you play two cards with them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't think you can move.
But you think you can attack it, but attacking fatigues you too, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can attack either. But I think what it's useful for is if it's the start of your turn, you can move with the character and then attack with them. That's two actions. You can have fatigue in between.
Hmm. And you're addressing the master of the hunt, right?
I think for either of them. Because can take actions while fatigued, but you have to have actions to spend, and you only get 2 actions per turn.
Okay. But you can't move though. Yeah. Do you think it's worded poorly, or do you think
I don't know. I think it can be confusing because like you associate fatigue with like controlling how many actions you get, but it's really just you get 2 actions a turn. Whether or not those actions fatigue the character isn't really relevant to whether or not the action is spent.
okay?
If that makes sense.
All right. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's see. So he's both unfatigued, right? They're both.
Yep. I was gonna wait till the start of my turn, but it could be at the end.
I think at the end of your turn they
Yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah.
That way they can like defend and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Let's see. Okay. It's tough. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah. Remove
Hope I
fatigue
get-
and pass the turn.
I don't have a lot of. Maybe all my 3s are at the bottom.
Yeah. You shuffled, right?
Yeah, I shuffled. Yeah, I shuffled.
Myself a drink.
So how do I get up there to attack you?
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
Yeah. I have to find a 3. No matter what I do, they're gonna get wiped out by this hunter. Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move them up. That's my last action.
Okay. You may destroy a 1 instead.
Yeah.
That's fancy. All right.
Mhm.
And then I pass turn.
Yeah.
All right. Will unfatigue you. And this guy forever comes back. So let's see.
I guess you're just attacking twice.
Yeah, that's pretty much got to be the deal.
That's true.
All right, so don't have to move. I can just. That's a 2. Both 2s. Hero. Yeah, we got to get this. Okay, so I can take
Yeah, there's
actions
a-
while fatigued. So,
Right.
so I'm gonna tap my man right here, the Elven Valkyrie,
Mhm.
or my chick, because Valkyries are female to me. I don't know, because of Marvel.
Oh, that's right. You can just attack with them twice, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, because you can take actions while fatigued. So
Yeah, hunters you control. Yeah.
I can do
Yeah, okay.
diagonal.
Good job. That's good. Okay. You'll attack him.
Wow.
I'll destroy him instead of dying.
Okay, and then since I can
You'll attack
take
again.
actions while fatigued, so
Yeah, so then that takes him out. Alright.
okay. Yeah, that was one brutal turn after another. So all right, what are we doing
Yeah.
now?
Let's see. Faster, right?
Okay, so technically, okay, you can take an action while you're fatigued. I took 2 attack actions. Yeah, so maybe the
Yeah.
actions have to be detailed in the list of 7 actions there are. Yeah, so you only got 2
Yeah,
actions.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Y- Yeah, when you
Yeah,
got
you only
2
get two
actions, you can only do 2 of those things. Even if you're fatigued, it doesn't matter. But you do 2 of those
Yeah.
7 listed
Yeah.
things. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yep, I'll pass turn. Because looking at it the other way, it's like if you can just keep attacking forever with that one guy, or you can keep moving forever
Exactly,
with that
yeah.
one guy. But it's not like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can move, but you only
There's
got
like
2 actions
infinite
though. Yeah.
actions.
Nah, I can't do that.
Okay, I think I'll play him out. My first action. Actually, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna draw a card for my first action.
All right,
And
go
then
for it.
probably play him.
All right, go for it. A bunch of cards.
Okay, I'll play. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna play him out instead. Actually, level 3.
Okay, cool art there.
Just a 3 cost that does +1 to brutes.
Okay.
I think out of, but yeah, back.
All right. All right. Draw. I think. Yeah, draw.
Okay.
Whoa. Taking boots. Hmm. And go ahead and draw again. All right. Yep. And pass turn.
this way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play out.
Four.
I'm gonna stack and turn.
Okay. All right. And I was stacked on the right type of guy, right?
It was, yeah.
Okay. 5 to 7.
Yeah.
So enemy fighter rotates into a hunter you control. I have a stack too. Yeah. Deploy, fatigue, draw, move, attack. Hmm. I'll draw one. Alright, and draw another card. No hand limit, right?
No, no hand limit.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I'm going to move him up, and I'm gonna deploy.
Okay, Death Knight. He's not fatigued when
Yeah, I
deployed.
probably just save him to deploy onto. Oh. Yeah, I'll leave it as is.
Okay. Yeah, that's a.
Action is, I get it, but it's restrictive. It's tough to play around.
Yeah, yeah.
Hard to strategize around.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad way. Makes
No.
for an interesting decision.
Oh yeah. Oh, but this hero is an archer though. A hunter.
Yeah, the spear is under.
Yeah, I mean, the heroes don't necessarily do anything special then, huh?
I don't think so. I think it just indicates a powerful type. Like a more powerful card. Maybe. Or maybe other cards affect only heroes?
Maybe, yeah. Man, like the PDF is kind of just slow for me.
That's the worst.
Oh. Yeah, nothing special, they say. Just one. All right. I'll ensnare this guy.
Oh, nice.
Spectral Hunter.
Snare on. Spectral.
Mm-hmm. Just fatigue him.
That's pretty good.
Starts next turn fatigue. Yep. Right.
Nice. Okay.
Oh yeah. And with that, pass turn. Oh yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna draw a card. It's weird. What are those arrows?
I just figured out how people have been doing those. It's just the arrows next to the Q button. You can put like bring attention to a card and stuff, but they go away. It seems after like 5 seconds.
Yeah. It's cool. Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. He's writing it down. Matter of fact.
You can only deploy to a stack in the first row, right?
Yep.
You can't stack other cards that are like out.
Nope. Just a back row, or better yet,
Yeah, square in your back row contain a fighter. Ah.
man. That dude on the Facebook deal, he did hit me back. So he was talking about on the 27th all day. He's coming from Memphis. So
Do
at Game Goblins
what?
talking about some of the dead card games playing in person.
Oh yeah. He's gonna come and play.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about like last week, but then he didn't hit back on the last message. But I just hit him up again today though, so maybe Friday is what we had scheduled, but we'll see.
Pretty cool. Get that back on the.
Oh yeah, get that going.
I didn't miss being down there playing that. It was fun.
Oh yeah, that was the good stuff.
I haven't taken any active yet, right?
Nope. Trying to
Draw one. I think.
figure out about deploy
Okay.
for.
Play this on top.
King.
Yeah. What are you gonna play? Physical games they've been trying to get to the table.
Well, like he's in the dead card game specific group, so he doesn't really want to play like all these LCGs and stuff. It seems like in little just one-off games. So he wants to do Middle Earth card game, real complicated. Colts.
Okay, yeah.
It's just pretty much a lot of stuff from the '90s and old stuff.
Yeah. Good games back then. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I gotta spend some time trying to learn those too. So
Yeah.
hopefully tonight.
Yeah, you gotta- Content though for your channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody's really played those recently online. I'm sure they have, but maybe not.
Like which ones?
Maybe like a Middle Earth card game. I think they play that one pretty good, but Colts. I'm trying to think. I've never really seen people play Colt before, but probably on YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
That's COLT.
KULT. Colt.
Oh.
Colt.
Oh, I think I see these. think I used to see packs of these booster packs at our game store.
Hmm.
Like they had tons and tons of them.
Like if you can get them for $1, probably do it. I think they might be. Don't know how valuable they are, but they're not too commonplace. I don't think.
This is a long time ago. The oh wait no sorry I'm seeing the cover of the booster pack now. I don't think it was these.
Okay.
They were like green.
Yeah, don't know the green one.
Like the booster pack covers.
Okay.
It's cool. Like classic '90s optic artwork. A lot of text on the cards. It's another,
Okay.
like, mainstay of that era.
Okay. Not a
That's
lot of
cool, though.
keywords. Yep. And then Lord of the Rings card game. He wants to get into that one. A lot
Oh,
of
is
good
that
stuff.
co-op one?
Not the LCG, but the
Okay.
the TCG. So 90s.
Oh.
Yep.
Also an old one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play online.
Oh yeah. Parties become
Cool.
ones. Hmm. Hmm. In this case, I will. Okay. Check me out. I will. All right. In this case, I will play Goblin Hunter. There's kind of no need to play Goblin Hunter. Huh? Yeah.
Like up the hunter.
Yeah, play Goblin Hunter. Bow. Fatigued. And then I will swing on this big spectral hunter. They should both be ones.
You should both be ones.
Yep, because the Ever King,
Oh,
when he
I
ETBs.
don't think that's the drop. I think that's an action I can trigger.
Oh yeah, that's an
Let me
action.
double
That's
check.
that type of action, right? Yeah, that's not a.
I think it should have like an arrow for the deploy actions.
Oh yeah, I'll fight. Okay, so you got to do that one. Okay,
Yeah.
you have to do that one. Okay. Oh, that guy's crazy. Okay. All right. In that case, then
Yeah, it's not a bad.
all fighters become ones. That is crazy. All right, so don't play him then. This guy's right here. Two. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's rough. Very rough.
Tough decisions.
Oh yeah. some kind of way. If I trade there, then what happens? Yeah, kind of gotta get rid of this guy, right? I'll do this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Everking just seems too tricky for me, so yeah, let's trade with Everking.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay, one action. Now I will diversion. Put target fighter I control on the bottom of my deck. If that fighter was in a stack, leave the rest of the stack in that square. If that fighter was a hunter, you may draw a card. So leave the rest of the stack.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You just pull him out of danger.
Yeah, at least that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to. Okay, yeah. I'm going to attack forward.
I attacked, and
Or you
then
still?
and then I think I played. I think this is a 0 cost. Yeah, so I think I have
Oh,
another.
0. Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Then I still got another deal. Death Knight is out. Okay. Yeah, play soldier out. Then I'll pass. Yep.
Attack him. It is really hard to get into somebody's breach.
Yep.
Are you just not playing as aggressively as we're supposed to? No. It's hard because you move and then you're exposed.
Yep.
We both want to stick to the back line.
Yep. And maybe it just benefits knowing the decks and everything, and but
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you're up though.
Yeah, let's see. Move him forward.
Okay.
And my next move. My next move, I'll draw.
Okay.
Okay, that's turn.
Right. Let's I hate to draw one right now.
Yeah. If you draw one, then a two. Oh, well, I guess two would leave you on the ropes, but not would end the game.
You lose when you have nothing on the field and nothing in the the fort or whatever, right?
Let's see.
It's the win con.
This would be free for all. Oh yeah.
Okay, you win if you successfully siege your opponent's empty stronghold. So it's got to be no cards in the deck, and they siege it. Sieging is just attacking into it, right?
I don't know. But you win the game when you successfully siege. It's weird that it doesn't. Oh yeah, I guess we'll just go to glossary and see what siege says. Not in there.
I'll draw one. And what?
I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't see where it tells you what siege means.
Man, that's a good.
It keeps saying to siege your opponent's battle.
Yeah, I mean, just like the stack thing that came up earlier too, maybe.
Okay, hold on. Under start phase, if an enemy fighter occupies your gates during this phase, you are sieged. If you are sieged, put the top card of your deck. So I think if you're there next turn, if you can stay there. No, wait, that doesn't make sense, does it?
I think if you like attack into my middle square, then I got to mill one, and then if I have no cards in my deck, then you win the game if you attack into it.
Oh, we are supposed to be drawing cards.
Oh, we are? Oh man.
Yeah, my bad. Under game turn, it says start phase, either resolve sieges or draw a card. This game would have been going a lot faster if we'd been doing that.
Oh yeah.
I still don't know what siege means though.
I'm pretty sure it's like when you attack into that middle brown square, and then if they don't have a guy there, then you can attack there, and then they'll have to mill one card. If they don't have any cards in their deck, then they lose the game.
Oh, if you cannot position. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. It doesn't matter the power, you just put one card. Looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It changes things.
Yeah, that's why I'm a big proponent of the quick plays and everything instead of the drawn out rule book sometimes,
Yeah.
Okay, resolve sieges or draw a card. Okay, so it tells you resolve sieges, okay. But it never defines siege though.
Yeah.
I mean, but it just doesn't have a section for siege. It just. What does it say about the siege though?
Because it's weird because it says that you lose the game if you're sieged, but then it also says like, oh, when you're sieged, you can be attacked, and then you can lose if you don't have cards to discard.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
oh,
kind of
so like
confusing,
if you're
but I think
sieged, put the top card of your deck into your graveyard. If you can't because your stronghold is empty, you lose the game. But you would lose one card if you're sieged at the beginning of your turn. If you don't have
yeah,
any cards to lose, then you lose the game.
that's how you lose. Yeah,
Yep. Right. Yeah, the game would have went a bunch faster. Okay.
yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Definitely true.
All right. So yeah. So I drew one. I can't use it. Okay. So I better just attack. Yep.
This is do trade,
Yep.
or no? Yeah, the trade.
Trade. Yep.
And then this comes back to my hand.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't think they've been destroyed yet.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, do you want to see it?
Oh no, you're good. Death Knight.
Okay. Is that your first action?
Second, I drew a card.
Okay. So then I'll attack forward against Goblin Hunter. Right. Can you hear me?
Oh yep. Was good.
Oh, sorry. As I'm going to attack Goblin
Oh yeah.
Hunter here.
Taking them out. Okay.
He takes the space. They can't move over this turn. Okay, I'm gonna put him back out my next turn. Next action.
Okay.
And we're not drawing cards at the start, right? We'll play through how we've been playing.
Yeah, play through how we've been playing.
That wouldn't be very, yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Let's speed it up. I mean, I've definitely lost this unless, yeah. I definitely lost
you
this
have
one.
to wrap in
Yeah.
8 minutes or so, but
And you know what? Let's keep it how we've been doing it. Let's keep it.
yeah, let's keep. How about see?
Yep. All right. So first action, I will. Yeah, if I can't deal with that 3, I'm just screwed.
Yeah, because that'll be. I mean, you could keep putting cards there to slow me down.
Yeah, I think I might have ran through my 3s early. All right, but let me draw one. And let me draw another. That's a stronghold. Oh yeah, the card that I got rid of.
Yeah.
Play a Goblin Hunter. Oh yeah, can't do that because I drew 2 cards. All right, yep, pass turn.
Oh yeah. I guess he comes over.
Footsies.
And then next turn he'll.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does it.
Yeah, I wonder how different the game would have been if we'd been drawing each turn.
No. Man,
Wonder
yeah,
what
I
my
really
character
wonder
would
how much more
derive
fast it
into.
would be.
Yeah, definitely a lot faster.
Yep. If we didn't have to deck build, I would say let's get the first 5-10 minutes in on it, but we got to do the deck building though.
Yeah, I mean, because if you can't draw at the start of your turn, you don't lose, right? You have to be attacked. You have to be sieged.
Yeah. Well, since you're starting in that spot, you would be sieging me right now, which would mean I would have to lose one card and then you win. Yeah.
But I mean, if he wasn't there, next turn you wouldn't lose. You just would draw.
Yeah, wouldn't lose. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yep. I wonder if we were doing it correctly. on the first part of the video, the first week we started playing 2 weeks ago.
That's possible.
Yeah, quite possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would play it again. I would be down to try this again, especially with Brian at the start of the turn.
Yeah, but I feel like it'd be
But I
a lot
also
faster too.
it'd be a lot faster, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, when we finished playing Compile, for instance, I was immediately like, oh, I could play this again right now and like try a different faction and see how it works.
Okay.
I don't know if I really feel that draw here to play this game immediately, although I'm up for it.
Okay.
And I guess I'm not like as excited to play it again as I would be Compile or
Okay.
how was that other faction we tried? Not React, but there was another one that had multiple factions. I need to write down the games we played. You keep track of them, don't you?
Yeah. Let's see if I can look on my list and see. Not fight sequence. Not Eidolon. Not Whole World Eidolon. Space Lion 2, maybe? No, that's not a faction one.
No.
It's been a while.
Oh, how broke? Which one?
Has it been a while since we played that one that you're talking
I
about?
don't think so. I don't think so. Man, how broke was good.
Yeah.
I'm still like, maybe I should have backed that.
Yeah, there's always eBay for slightly more.
That was easy, yeah. Man, this Colt game looks crazy.
Yeah, I gotta learn that joint like maybe today or tomorrow. But yeah.
Yeah. Crazy lore. And back when something didn't have to be based on something, I think this
Could do decent.
But yeah. I mean, I would be down to do this again though at some point.
Okay.
But
Cool.
you got something else to do though?
Nope, didn't think of anything. You thought of anything you want to play?
I think so. I can try and see if you can get Smash to work. Destiny Smash, whatever it was called.
Yeah. Did you ever go into that Discord?
I still haven't done that.
Yeah,
I haven't played Netrunner in a while. Play that.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get something new. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we look around during the week and see what's out there.
Oh yeah. Man, but think you want to keep it with something we already know next week, or?
I mean, I'm down for something new.
Okay.
I just haven't seen. I've been looking, I guess, to see what's out there.
Man, see if they got that mad color, like man color, but mad color, like crazy color, mad color.
Oh yeah, I remember Man. I never learned to play, but I remember kids playing it.
Oh yeah, I think I might have played once, maybe.
The MAD.
CALA. Yep.
There is something here. It's got a picture of a unicorn on it. No other details. I don't think this is the right one.
Okay, yeah, maybe not. Probably one of those on a tabletop playground or something. Then.
Yeah, maybe. Madrid City Games.
Faction one we played, was it Warhammer you talking about?
Oh, that was a really good game.
But not that one though.
It wasn't what I was thinking of, but that game also ended. I was like, I want to do a different one. I want to try different.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
This is cool. I'm looking at that color.
Okay. But not on TTS though.
Scrolling. Where do we usually put it? Is it you, the links at the bottom? Yeah, I don't see anything.
Man, this Cthulhu faction looks crazy. Who
Which
unlocked
one?
this
Oh,
purple
for-
faction? Yeah, this game.
Oh yeah, that's cool, huh? It's like the giant crab thing.
Yeah. No, but it's really elves or gnomes.
Yeah, and these spore things. They come with spore cards that you drop on the field.
Ah, nice, man. Yeah, that seems next level. Great art.
Yeah, lots of combinations.
Yeah, I didn't really like really any of my of my tactic cards.
Yeah, mine were. I don't know. Like I had a card. Let me see what else I had. That's a good tactical card. But I had this card that was like put all number one.
Nah, this one's good.
Here it is. Right here. Put all basic ones from your graveyard underneath this fighter. I don't have that many one fighters to begin with, except for that one that goes to my hand and sits in my graveyard. So I never got to roll that one out.
Yeah, I mean maybe they make the starting decks kind of crappy, or just yeah.
Yeah, like Fantasy Flight does to make you think like how the deck build.
Mm-hmm.
How does deck? What were the deck building rules for this again?
Yeah, let's see.
Deck building. Every deck has a copy 20 cards. There's 5 heroes. Oh, so you have to choose a faction first. You can't mix in that.
Yeah, faction.
Yeah. Alright, that's interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I liked it though. Right. But yeah, man, if you think about it,
You like it?
yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if we draw a card every turn, that'll make a lot of difference.
Yeah, I think we should try that again in some
Yeah.
whenever you feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah. The only bad thing is that we'll be forgetting how to do a lot of the stuff, but it'll come back though. By then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I better run.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, try to get in that Discord, and then you know how to do all that. That Dice Commando deal. Play some Destiny with the Smash Up. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah. You know, matter of fact, I'll look into it now. But yeah. All right. Hopefully next week.
Alright, yes. I'll be around next week.
All right. Have a good.
Alright, see you, man.
Later.
Peace.